What's up, football fans? Today we've got massive breaking news shaking up the NFL world, and it's the kind of move that could absolutely redefine the Dallas Cowboys' future. After months of rumors, speculation, cryptic tweets, and endless will he or won't he debates, it's official. Odell Beckham Jr., one of the league's most dynamic and headline-grabbing wide receivers, has just signed a 3-year contract with the Dallas Cowboys. That's right, OBJ is heading to Big D. Whether you're a Cowboys fan jumping for joy or a rival fan biting your nails, this move carries huge implications for the Cowboys, the NFC East, and the entire NFL landscape. Let's talk about how we got here, what this means for the team, and what we might expect from OBJ in a star-studded Cowboys jersey. Odell Beckham Jr. is a name that needs no introduction. Ever since he entered the NFL in 2014 as a first-round pick for the New York Giants, Beckham has been a lightning rod for attention. That unforgettable one-handed catch against the Cowboys in his rookie season wasn't just a highlight, it was a cultural moment. He became an instant star, racking up over 1,300 receiving yards in each of his first 3 seasons. His explosiveness, agility, and incredible hands made him a nightmare for opposing defenses and a dream for highlight reels. But his journey since those Giants days has been anything but smooth. From injuries and off-field drama in Cleveland to his triumphant Super Bowl run with the Los Angeles Rams and a comeback attempt with the Ravens, OBJ's career has been a roller coaster. And now, as he enters what could be the final prime years of his career, he's joining a franchise that is hungry for a Super Bowl and desperate to bring glory back to Dallas. The deal is said to be worth a hefty sum. While exact figures haven't been officially confirmed, insiders are reporting it's in the neighborhood of $36 to $45 million over 3 years, with plenty of performance-based incentives. It's a big financial commitment, which tells us something crucial. The Cowboys believe in Odell Beckham Jr. They believe that not only is he healthy and ready to contribute, but that he could be a major piece of their championship puzzle. And let's be honest, Dallas has been 1 or 2 explosive plays away from breaking through the playoff wall for years now. They've had dominant defenses, solid offensive lines, and flashes of brilliance from quarterback Dak Prescott, but what they've lacked is that game-changing, field-tilting presence at wide receiver who can open up the field and dominate in high-pressure moments. OBJ just might be that missing piece. Now let's talk fit. How does Beckham actually slot into this Dallas offense? The Cowboys already have CeeDee Lamb, who's developed into one of the league's most complete receivers. They've got Michael Gallup, who, when healthy, has proven he can stretch the field and win contested catches. Add in Brandon Cooks, who's still got burners even at this stage in his career, and you've got a pretty deep receiving core. But Beckham brings something different. He's not just a speed guy. He's a route technician. He's an improviser. He's the kind of player who can turn a broken play into a touchdown. With Dak Prescott's ability to extend plays, OBJ could thrive in this system. And with defenses already keying in on Lamb, Beckham will have plenty of opportunities to face single coverage, which he can absolutely feast on. There's also the mental side of it. Say what you will about Beckham's personality, some love his fire, others call it drama, but no one can deny his competitive nature. This is a guy who wants to win. He's matured over the years and has expressed in interviews that he wants to be part of a team-first culture, something the Cowboys have been building under head coach Mike McCarthy and defensive coordinator Dan Quinn. The locker room leadership of guys like Dak, Micah, Parsons, and Zach Martin could create the right environment for OBJ to thrive, both as a player and as a person. In fact, sources close to the organization say that one of the reasons this deal finally came together is that Beckham met with Prescott and McCarthy several times in the offseason and reportedly clicked with both of them. Now let's be real, there are risks. Beckham is not the 22-year-old rookie anymore. He's 32 and coming off multiple ACL injuries. He's missed significant time in the past 2 seasons, and there's no guarantee that he can return to his Pro Bowl form. But what gives fans hope is what we saw in flashes during his Super Bowl run with the Rams. In that postseason, Beckham looked like the old OBJ. He was fast, crisp in his routes, and made clutch plays. And even in Baltimore, despite limited targets and an offense that wasn't exactly designed to feature wideouts, he had moments where his talent shined through. The Cowboys are betting that in their system, with their weapons and coaching staff, OBJ can stay healthy and productive. And then there's the emotional factor. Think about it, this is a redemption arc for both Beckham and the Cowboys. For years, Dallas has been the team that gets close but can't quite finish. They have star players, national attention, and one of the largest fan bases in all of sports, but they haven't lifted the Lombardi Trophy since 1995. Beckham, too, has been on the cusp of greatness, constantly doubted and written off, but never lacking the belief that he can be great again. This partnership isn't just about stats and cap space, it's about legacy. If Beckham helps bring a title back to Dallas, he cements his place in NFL history and rewrites the final chapters of a career that has already been unforgettable. Fan reactions have been pouring in, and as you can imagine, Cowboys Nation is hyped. Social media is flooded with photoshops of Beckham in Cowboys blue and silver. Analysts are debating where he ranks among current NFC receivers. And even Jerry Jones has been spotted grinning like he just pulled off the heist of the century. Some fans are cautious, citing OBJ's injury history or past locker room antics, but most are embracing the potential. Because let's be honest, this is the kind of move Dallas has always been known for: bold, high profile, and aimed squarely at winning now. It's a gamble, but it's a calculated one. And if it pays off, it could be legendary. Looking ahead to the season, there's a lot to be excited about. Training camp is going to be electric with Beckham in the mix. Preseason games will give us a glimpse of how the chemistry is forming with Prescott. And once the regular season kicks off, all eyes will be on how this offense functions with so many weapons. If Beckham is healthy and in sync, the Cowboys could have one of the most dangerous receiving groups in the league. Couple that with Tony Pollard in the backfield, Jake Ferguson at tight end, and an offensive line that's getting healthier, and you've got the ingredients for a top 5 offense. And let's not forget about that defense. Micah, Parsons and company are coming off a dominant year, and the added offensive firepower might finally give them the complementary football they've needed. So what does success look like for Odell Beckham Jr. in Dallas? It's not just about numbers, it's about impact. If he can stay on the field, move the chains on third down, create separation in the red zone, and serve as a reliable veteran presence in big moments, he'll have done his job. And if that translates into playoff wins, maybe even a Super Bowl run, then this deal could go down as one of the greatest free agent signings in Cowboys history. To sum it all up, this move is big, it's bold, and it's vintage Cowboys. Odell Beckham Jr. is officially a Dallas Cowboy, and the football world will be watching closely. Can he resurrect his career under the bright lights of AT&T Stadium? Can he help Dallas finally break through that postseason wall? Only time will tell, but one thing is for sure, it's going to be one hell of a ride. So buckle up, Cowboys fans, because with OBJ in the building, the 2025 season just got a whole lot more interesting.